Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament. I'm your host DeltaTDS, and for match 158 of round 5, we've got a match not just between two Sinnoh trainers, but two Frontier Brains. We've got the Castle Valet Darach going up against the Hall Matron Argenta. Both of these trainers have an 8-1 record currently. Honestly, some of the best records in this tournament, but only one of them can move on to round 6. Top 8 spot, who will be facing against Crasher Wake, the winner of yesterday's match. Darach's got the Mega Gallade, Argenta's got the Mega Metagross, and once these trainers are ready, we can see just which of these Frontier Brains will be representing Sinnoh in the top 8. Darach starting off with the Staraptor, Argenta with the Licky. Staraptor's gonna U-turn out of there into the Gallade. Ice Punch doing 38% to Gallade on switching. Gonna Mega Evolve, close combat, takes out the Licky. 2 turns in, Argenta is down 1 Pokemon as she sends out that Dragonite. Switching out to the Staraptor, intimidating that Dragonite. And that Dragon Dance does get rid of that Intimidate drop. Going for another Dragon Dance. Staraptor is going to U-turn out of there, doing 6% to Dragonite, and go into the Empoleon. Outrage doing 60%. Ice Beam does take out that Dragonite, and Argenta is down 2 Pokemon in just the first 5 turns as she sends out that Metagross. Gonna Mega Evolve it, Meteor Mash doing 18% to Empoleon, Hydro Pump doing 63% to Metagross. Metagross going for a Meteor Mash, still not enough to take out Empoleon as Hydro Pump does take out that Metagross. And Argenta is now down half of her team as she sends out that Torterra. Quick Claw activating, Ice Beam taking out the Torterra. Argenta sending in the Scyther now. This is insane. Switching out to the Staraptor, getting the Intimidate. Aerial Ace is doing 41% to Staraptor. Another Aerial Ace does 44%. Brave Bird takes out the Scyther, and with the recoil, Staraptor is down. I thought we were about to see a 6-0 sweep. Argenta sends out the Azelf for last Pokemon as Darach sends out that Houndoom. Return doing 70%. Dark Pulse takes out that Azelf, and Darach with 5 Pokemon remaining takes game number 1. Quite an insane lead. I think by far the biggest one we've had so far in round 5. We didn't see anything from that Torterra. Honestly, didn't get to see much from Argenta's team. As for Darach's team, we saw that Empoleon does have that Quick Claw. And we didn't see anything from Masharna or Entei. But Argenta still has a game to win if she wants to take this to game number 3. And once these traders are ready, we can see if she can do just that. Darach starting off with Staraptor once again as Argenta sends out that Azelf. We've seen Argenta lead off with Azelf before, tricking the Flame Orb on Staraptor as Azelf gets that King's Rock. Switching out the Staraptor for that Houndoom. Return is going to do 43%. Dark Pulse does take out that Azelf though. Argenta's going to send out the Dragonite now. Dark Pulse doing 19% to it as Dragonite sets up a Dragon Dance. Darach sending out that Staraptor, lowering that attack, as Staraptor does get burned from that Flame Orb. Dragonite going for another Dragon Dance as Staraptor U-turns out of there and sends out the Empoleon. Quick Claw. Okay. Outrage doing 78% to Empoleon. Ice Beam taking out that Dragonite once again. Empoleon's left on 22% right now as it switches out to that Houndoom. Licky going for Thunder Punch, doing 43% to Houndoom. Houndoom going for Fire Blast with the crit, leaving Licky on 37% as Thunder Punch finishes off that Houndoom. It's currently 5v4 right now between these two. Derek's gonna send out the Gallade now. Gonna Mega Evolve and go for that Swords Dance. Fire Punch doing 29%. No burn though. Psycho Cut takes out that Licky, leaving Argenta with 3 Pokemon remaining as she sends out that Scyther. Psycho Cut doing 90% to Scyther, Bug Bite doing 52% to Gallade. Psycho Cut does take out that Scyther, and Argenta's gonna send out that Metagross now. Bullet Punch will finish off the Gallade, bringing Derek down to 4 Pokemon as he sends out the Entei. Zen Headbutt doing 63%, Flare Blitz does 92% to Metagross and leaves Entei on 13% left. Entei going for Protect against Metagross's Meteor Mash. Another Meteor Mash does take out that Entei. No attack boost for that Metagross though, as Derek sends out that Staraptor. Argenta's gonna switch out to the Torterra. U-turn's doing 19.5% to it as it switches out to that Masharna, revealing Torterra's Wood Hammer. Oh, who would have known? Torterra going for Earthquake, doing 43%. Masharna going for Psychic, doing just about the same. Woodhammer not enough to take out that Masharna. Psychic does take out that Torterra, and it's all down to Metagross here. Meteor Mash does take out that Masharna. And Derek sends out that Staraptor now. Zen Headbutt doing 60%. Close Combat finishes off Metagross. And Derek, with 2 Pokemon remaining, takes game number 2, which means he'll be moving on to the 4th spot in the top 8, where he'll be going up against the Sinnoh Gym Leader Crasher Wake. Join us tomorrow where we will be seeing a battle between 2 Pokemon trainers, Pokemon Trainer Ryuki and Pokemon Trainer Dexio. It's going to be a good match, but thank you so much for watching, and until then, take care.